into you, full heart. We fell we fell apart. I want love brotherly. It just changed its shape in me. Whispers in the static, calling out your name. I'm breaking through the silence, but nothing feels the same. Even noise remembers you. Whispers in the static still sound like truth. Lonely notes under soft lights, heartbeat slow on late nights. I play songs we never finish. Love feels low, it's almost vanished. Music knows what words deny. Lonely notes keep me Two cups cold on the table, morning light unstable. You said we'll be okay, but your eyes walked away. Coffee cups and silent goodbyes. Steam fades just like our time. No words left to explain why love feels like rain. Your sweater still smells like home, but I drink my hurt alone. Some endings don't make a coffee cups and silent goodbyes. No tears left, just tired eyes. Your name sleeps in my phone, but I don't call anymore. Every word we never said still waits behind that door. Fading echoes of you in everything I do. I hear you in the quiet when the world feels blue. Photos blur, memories bend, time pretends we're fine, but I feel you in the pause between your life and mine. I try to forget your sound, but silence brings it back around. Fading echoes of you still pull me through. I let you go, but part of me still hears you too. But I'm down the street, neon lights beneath my feet. Every shadow feels like you, every sound I'm walking through. Windows glow, but I stay cold, holding things I never told. Your voice fades into the night like a train that missed its light. I'm still walking where we used to be, talking to ghosts that won't answer me. If love's a city, I got lost somehow. Midnight rain keeps falling now. Coffee shops that close too late. Same old songs ain't same old fate. Your laugh echoes down the line, stuck between your heart and mine. If time could bend, I'd stay right here. Before goodbye felt this severe. I'm still walking where we used to be, letting the silence remember me. Midnight rain, quiet streets, that's where you still live in me. I'm still walking where we used to be, letting the silence remember me. Midnight rain, quiet streets, that's where you still live in me. Streets, that's where you still live in me. The ceiling stares back at me. Another night of no sleep. Your perfume on the pillowcase makes my heartbeat misplaced. I'm breathing through the pain, trying not to say your name. Every breath is not the same when love is gone, but memories remain. The caffeine keeps me half alive, but my heart can't survive. Every street reminds me of you. Every sunrise hurts me too. I'm breathing through the pain, trying not to say your name. Every breath is not the same when the love is gone, but memories remain. Healing doesn't come overnight. Sometimes you lose before you fight. But I'll learn how to breathe again, even if it hurts the way it ends. Your goodbye is all I hear. If healing has a price to pay, mine is due almost every day. Drowning in quiet thoughts, tangled up in mental knots. One day I'll breathe again. Tonight I just pretend. Coffee cups left on the table, 2 chairs but I'm not stable. Curtains dance without a tune. Silence fills an empty room. Clothes still hanging in the closet, words unspoken, I still cross it. Looking for a sign you care. Now just echoes in the air. Empty rooms and echoes, playing back our best shows. Now it's quiet, now it's cold, only stories left untold. Empty rooms and echoes, where your voice no longer Midnight clock keeps ticking slowly. Minutes feel like lonely stories. Every hallway knows your name, but none of it feels the same. Empty rooms and echoes, playing back our best shows. Empty rooms and echoes, playing back our best shows. If walls could speak, they'd say you stayed, and I'd wake up from this slow decay. I trace the outlines echoes of your name and dust on my old window pane. The seasons change, but I stay stuck in photographs and faded love. I keep pretending I don't care, but your ghost is everywhere. And now you fade into yesterday, like a movie slowly turning gray. All that's left are things we didn't say. As you fade into yesterday. Though it hurts more than it ought, your laughter lives inside these walls, but it's only echoes when night falls. And I try to learn to let you go, but letting night is always slow. And now you fade into yesterday, like a movie slowly turning gray. All that's left are things we didn't say. As you fade, I'll box up the memories. Maybe someday I won't crumble at the sight of May. But healing's not a straight line road, it's heavy hearts with lighter loads. You fade into yesterday. You fade into yesterday. Fade into yesterday. You fade into yesterday. You fade into yesterday. Stacks of letters, faded ink. Heart still heavy when I think. Old songs humming in my brain, calling out your name again. Record scratches in my room, soft reminders of our tune. Dancing shadows on the wall. Used to laugh, now I just fall. Fading notes of yesterday, playing softly as I fade. Memories in disarray, but the music still remains. Just walk away. Photographs in shades of blue, captured moments, me and you. But the coloring has changed since we drifted. the vinyl drops. I fill my car with gasoline, drove circles round this town, trying to outrun every memory that keeps dragging me down. Your sweater in the backseat, your voice still in my ears. I've been running on your absence for way too many years. I'm falling on empty, running without you near. Falling on empty, still wishing you were here. The tank is dry, the road is long, but I keep driving on and on, falling on empty. We used to love the open road, talking under summer skies. Now the sun just feels much colder without sunlight in your eyes. Every highway sign reminds me of a place we used to hide. Now I'm hiding from the memories of you sitting by my side. I'm falling on empty, running without you near. Falling on empty, still wishing you were here. The tank is dry, the road is long, but I keep driving on and on, falling on empty. Maybe you forgot the map, maybe I forgot the truth. We got lost somewhere between growing up and losing you. Still falling on empty, still falling on empty, still falling on empty.
Falling slowly, hearts collide. We took the long way every time. I'm talking softly after dark. Love was just a fading spark. I saw you drifting far from me, like tides retreating to the sea. I try to hold the words in mine. Now I'm frozen in rewind. Hearts in slow motion, caught in emotion. We tried to save it, but couldn't reshape it. Hearts in slow motion, stuck in devotion. memories on repeat, pausing when our lips would meet. Oh, now the scenes are growing thin, but I still let the film spin. Hearts in slow motion, caught in emotion. We tried to save it, but couldn't reshape it. Hearts in slow motion, maybe next time love won't fade. Maybe next time we'll be made.
There's a whisper in the kitchen where your laughter used to live. Now the walls are always listening, but they've got nothing left to give. Just lonely echoes of us, feelings with us. You were my comfort, my trust. Now it's lonely is quiet now. Every shadow makes me vow never to fall this hard again. Though I do it all the same, I'm lost in midnight memories, flowing through my tragedies. You were home and now you're gone, but the night still lingers on. Maybe someday I'll forget, but every star feels like regret. Time can heal, or so they say, but I'm still stuck in yesterday. I'm lost in midnight memories. I found letters in the drawer, ones you wrote in days before. Paper trembling in my hand, words I try to understand. Ink has faded like your voice, leaving me without a choice. So I take them one by one, reading till the day is done. Lost letters in the wind, words I'll never hear again. Maybe love was never blind, just too fragile to unwind. Lost letters in the wind, letting go of what we'd penned. I step outside as pages fly, carried upward to the sky. Tiny pieces of our past, finally free at last. Lost letters in the wind, words I'll never hear again. If they reach you someday soon, know my heart was once in tune. Eyes red from another long night, phone screen glowing with no reply, scrolling through the old good times, tracing missing love between the lines. Street lights flicker like my hope. Love was easy, now I choke. Trying hard to sleep again. Heartbeat racing past the pain. Midnight tears, soft beats falling down my bed sheets. Wish I could forget you, but dreams always get through. Midnight tears, soft beats, another night of repeats.
Playlist looping in my mind. Songs that hurt but feel like mine. Wish I never said goodbye. Wish you never learned to lie.
Midnight tears, soft beats falling down my bed sheets. Maybe healing takes some time. Maybe love was never mine. Yeah. Yeah. Paper planes flying out the window. Memories stuck like a shadow on the pillow. Summer nights felt like fireworks melting. Now it's cold streets and my chest keeps swelling.
I kept every moment in the back of my mind, but time pulls forward, leaving me behind. Your smile was a spark, mine was delayed. Now I'm tracing the outline of love we made.
Paper planes and memories floating on a certain breeze. What we had was meant to be. Now it's part of history.
Yeah, I fold my thoughts into fragile designs. Throw them in fate, hope it reads the signs. If one lands in your hands someday, yeah, no, I never found the words to say.
Paper planes and memories floating on a certain breeze. Paper planes and memories floating on a certain breeze. Some things fly, some things fall. Yours still fly above them We fell fast and reckless, never learned to hold on tight. We were burning through the daylight, crashing through the night. Now I'm staring at the ceiling, asking questions to the air, trying to find the pieces of love that isn't there. Pieces of what we were, scattered across the earth. I'm holding every piece I find, but you left yours behind, and I'm not sure it's worth picking up what we were. There's a photograph in color where our smiles look so bright. Funny how the brightest memories make the darkest nights. I keep puzzle-fitting moments, hoping something makes it clear, but the picture's incomplete, 'cause the part you took was near. Pieces of what we were, scattered across the earth. I'm holding every piece I find, but you've left yours behind, and I'm not sure it's worth picking up what we were. Maybe someday I'll rebuild from the ashes that we spilled, but tonight I just prefer pieces of what we were. Pieces of what we were, scattered across the earth. I'm holding every piece I find, but you've left yours behind, and I'm not sure it's worth picking up what we were. Picking up what we were. The clouds are hanging low tonight, and the street lights glow too bright. I'm walking without destination, just a heart full of hesitation. And there's rain on my empty hands, falling just the way you ran. You slid through like grains of sand. Now there's rain on my empty hands. Your voice still rings inside my head, louder than words you never said. I chase you through my memories, but they dissolve like autumn leaves. And there's rain on my empty hands, falling just the way you ran. You slipped through like grains of sand. Now there's rain on my empty hands. If I could turn back time somehow, I'd hold you close, I'd choose you now. But love's a story we outgrew. Now all that's left